Hi, everyone. Many people are looking for a way to live their life with more ease, peace, and freedom. And that's why many people get on a spiritual path to begin with. So, is there a way that this can actually happen in your life to have more peace, ease of being, and freedom? And I say, yes, there definitely is. Centerless Being is the first topic of my new four-part mini-intensive called Awake and Free in the World, and it's beginning on September 23rd. You know, early in our life, we fall for a ruse. And this ruse is that we come to believe that we are only this separate, discrete object and that we are apart from everyone else and from the world. So this starts off innocently enough, no problem. But you know, as life goes on, more and more things happen, and often quite painful experiences happen as well. And so life starts to have more confusion and pain and suffering. And I'm sure you know what I mean by this because we all experience it. Because of this pain, and even if we're not conscious of it, we seek for relief. And we find some solace in the temporary pleasant appearances of life. But we soon find out that these are all fleeting, and so we continue needing and wanting more and more pleasant experiences to make us feel whole and fulfilled in one way or another. Eventually, some of us get frustrated because we see the futility in really ultimate fulfillment in these worldly objects. And there's nothing wrong at all with the worldly objects, of course. But when we put all of our hope for peace and fulfillment in those, we will be disappointed because they come and then they go. So some of us then hear about the so-called spiritual path, and we hope that we're going to find permanent fulfillment there. But alas, we end up discovering that many of the things on the spiritual path as well are fleeting. So we've just moved our hope from the shiny objects of the world to the shiny objects of the so-called spiritual world. And again, we find no ultimate fulfillment. Well, this can be a moment of grace. This can be the moment when you have been frustrated and tired of worldly seeking, and frustrated then and tired of spiritual seeking. It can be the moment when you're ready to hear a very, very simple message, one that's always been true, but you've simply overlooked your whole life. And that's the essential truth of who you are. Your essential centerless being, which includes all of the personal, but is not limited to only the personal. I call this having a paradigm shift because now you know yourself in a different way than you've known before, and you can start to live with more peace, ease of being, and freedom. And you find that the fleeting fulfillment and satisfactions of the worldly and the spiritual are no longer so important because the ultimately satisfying and fulfilling being that you already are is ever present. So this paradigm shift shows us a way of being in the midst of the world. Wow, not in a cave or anything like that, or in a monastery. And I say this is a new way to go through your life, to live life. And yes, it can happen, of course, it can. It's natural for you. It's the natural human condition. We've simply overlooked it and have not been shown correctly. But once we're shown, it can't be denied. So this first topic, centerless being, is the beginning of our work together on freedom. And there will be four topics totally. The first day will be centerless being. The second day is the fertile soil of experience. The third day is the healing of silence. And the fourth day is there is only ocean. On my next video, I'll tell you a little bit about the fertile soil of experience. If you'd like to find out more information and register, you can go to the link in my bio. I think it's up there. or down there. Or you can go to my website, liberationis.com. Are you looking for the things I mentioned, more peace and freedom and ease of being in your life? We all are, aren't we? I would love to hear more from you if you would like to in the comments below, and we can talk about it a little bit. And of course, I would love to work with you on this mini intensive and make it happen for you in your life. Thanks a lot for listening, and I hope to see you soon.